Hey Shag, what's up? I'm getting a later start today, so I was taking a practice test and that took a while. But yeah, my idea for today is to try to super swim to Forsaken Fortress and clip in. Or I could sail there. But I'm running out of ideas of what to do. Oh, that's good. I got up late today. It's been a pretty lazy Sunday here as well. Did I save and quit here? Will I be back on the island and not on the ship? It should be that. Alright, with boomerang I can still do this swim. Maybe a little more. Very fast. I'm gonna sploosh if I don't slow down. Wow, that was first try. Wow, can all my runs be like this? Technically, you shouldn't be in here if you don't have bombs. We have a sword now. We can use for Phantom Ganon. I didn't pick no logic, though, but, I mean, if I get good enough, I might pick that. You only have the Master Sword, which shouldn't matter. Huh. Does it have to be the Master Sword? Oh, it does have to be the Master Sword. I don't know if I can do this way. Oh wait, I have the Skull Hammer. I'm a silly idiot. I was actually thinking like, well, I could maybe try to do a jump slash with, or jump attack with this and make it over. Like, no. save here, is I don't know where each door is going to lead. Okay, never mind, I wasn't sure. This one's normal too. But I got the spoiler log onto my computer, and there's also a non-spoiler log which says a few checks won't be it, including the Orca 500 won't be anything. Yeah, in the run I'm doing, we don't really get this. We never get the Skull Hammer. We don't get any of the items that I have equipped. There's one of these. I don't think I've gotten another one of these yet, have I? Maybe I've seen another one, but haven't been able to get to it. Down there. Yeah, grappling hook and bow are, I guess, the best items. Or maybe only grappling hook you can do the target and backwalk with. Alright, well, this is also nothing special. I mean, it's nice. It's a silver rupee. We did get one at the auction for 185 rupees last night. Alright, I don't have the Deku Leaf. Isn't really any mention of a map here. Or of, like, of treasure chests on the map. At least not outside. I don't have the compass though, so I wouldn't know. Back here. Can't get thrown in the prison to go to that chest. So I would need either the hook shot or the Deku Leaf. I might be able to do the shortcut over there with the boomerangs. I can do a backslide with it. But I don't know about the second skip that needs to be done. Oh, this is a good chest. Oh god, it's always one of those. I wish the chest for that didn't look that way. Alright, this does work. That's just for that. Yeah, we'll save from inside just in case. Because you get the boat saying we can't go this way anymore if you save outside, in my experience. That was taking forever to save again, but I just didn't hit OK. Well, I mean, this might be a door that leads somewhere different. Like, not inside the normal place it goes to the outside of the fortress. Oh, no, it does. Okay. that was considered a loading zone. Alright. I might just do what I do in the route I've been practicing. It should be fine with the boomerang, at least for this part. I should get him to go away first. And once you make him appear, you're not supposed to be able to go inside. You need the hammer. That's cool. I haven't done it with the boomerang before. That's interesting that it needs to be the Master Sword. I wouldn't have thought that they would even have a check for that, because if you play glitchless, you're not going to be here without the Master Sword at this point. Most doesn't like wiggle the grappling hook like he's doing here. Well, that is closed because Phantom Ganon. I mean, there's a normal path to it. I mean, part of this is practicing, which I'm very satisfied with getting to here. It's my first one try ever, even if it wasn't the cleanest swim. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna go the normal way. Best item sliding item overall seems to be the grappling hook. If you just need to move quickly, any of them are good. Well, there's an X on the map. I guess I know that where I need to go to get outside. Well, in the Forsaken Fortress 1, in the no MSS route, you're not going to have an item to item slide with, so you'd be going this way anyway, so I already have knowledge of that route. Only I'm going to have to go away. I went before. Because I don't have the Deku Leaf. Still want the grappling hook above all else. Oh, but I'm gonna trigger the Phantom again in loading zone though. Because I don't have the means to get around it. So I need the Master Sword or the Deku Leaf to get to the door for door clip. Which I don't even need to do door clip because I have the Skull Hammer. Alright, let me check my tracker and actually keep, Oh, I can't actually check Forsaken Fortress on the tracker because I don't have the item for it. But if I put bombs on there, it should show Forsaken Fortress, right? No? Master Sword and bombs? No? Okay. Take money and health. Oh. What, gone treasure chart early and that's it? Well, I don't know, I'm gonna see if there's a way to get him with, like, the Skullhammer or something. When you defeat Phantom Ganon in Wind Waker without the Master Sword. In a randomizer. Okay, it does say you can use the Skullhammer, but that's the AI overview, but I'll still try it, just in case it's right, because sometimes it is. This is gonna be trickier. I think you still have to knock the ball at him. What? Okay, maybe the AI overview was wrong in that sense. He has to make a spectacle of it, though. You can use a bottle, too, I think, like an ocarina. If I had light arrows, that'd be nice. I don't even have a bow. Alright, can you defeat Phantom Ganon with the skull hammer. And Wind Waker HD Randomizer. Someone asked on Reddit, someone said, yeah, you can just put the Wind Waker in his skull. Oh, this is regular Ganon. Yeah, I don't know. Because they wouldn't have to put a check for this normally, because you don't have the hammer doing this in the regular game. Doesn't seem like, I mean, I might have been, I can't tell if I'm early or it's just not possible. Well, that time was very early. If anything, I can practice a zombie hover with this. If he does an energy ball at me. I messed it up. I think anything that does knockback damage, you can do it from. I thought I saved after everything, but just in case I didn't. Does that remove the thing there? No. It's fun to do a randomizer when you know some glitches. I mean, it's already fun regardless. only chests I can think of are the jail one and the one in the like lower jail that you don't get thrown into, and we did that. Come on. The bokoblins don't give you anything, it just takes the lights down. Okay, the deck relief would make things a lot better. Still want the sword more. I mean, the grappling hook more. We have a sword. Oh, the map even shows the spotlights being up now. Didn't recall that. Ow. Oh, that shouldn't be karma, because Link's only here because his sister was kidnapped. I need to get up there, but it will still be for naught if I trigger the Phantom Ganon loading zone. Oh yeah, there's also that chest there. And the Phantom Ganon chest we cannot get, as we've said. Yeah, I tried looking for stuff besides AI Overview that confirmed it, but I didn't see anything. I guess it has to be the bottle then, if you don't have a sword, or the sword you need in my case. There's nothing over there besides the jail you get thrown into, and that. Alright, well, if I get the Master Sword or a bottle, we'll be in business here. Hey, thanks for the good luck. Welcome in. I don't know if it's even possible for me to get up with what we have right now. Maybe that's why they do this trick that I'm gonna try now. I thought it was all just connected. Not here. It's easier this way. Yeah, okay. Just forgetting that part. Well, no, we've been here. So it was just a shortcut, not necessary. Oh, okay, so yeah. Oh yeah, I remember now, because the guide said if you fail this, or if you get thrown in the jail, you would just go through this way instead. But the ropes I'd normally be able to swing from are gone. So I would need to get up this way. I don't think there's a chest between, or before, where the loading zone for Phantom Ganon is. So I might have done all we can actually do in Forsaken Fortress right now. And this was my big idea for progress. That's Phantom Ganon. I was also thinking the doors would go to random loading zones. I guess they're kinder to you than that in this. And yeah, I can't get over there. So I might have to try the one method of item sliding. So I'll save inside. I don't think this one's impossible with the boomerang, just harder. No, it doesn't. I think I was on the corner. It still messed me up. Well, damn, I don't think this was the save that I was hoping for. Well, I can ask in the Discord. Let's see if they mention anything about Phantom Ganon. Only places sword Orca if you're swordless. Benjagamin is changed to down from hammer instead of master sword. So that might just be in swordless. I'll still ask. Alright, so usually in any Discord I've been in, they've gotten back pretty quickly. That just confirmed it for swordless. I think I'm... No, I'm stuck here. Yeah, someone's already responding. Someone says they're not sure, but I think this is a swordless specific fix. Which is what it was sounding like. So I'm just kind of doing nonsense things right now. Okay. That is the case. So we really can't even do anything. Well, it probably wants you to have the bow and bombs and the Master Sword. Still not showing Forsaken Fortress as an available check. I mean, it says I have 2 keys for Tower of the Gods. Hmm. Yeah, so I guess Hellmark King and Phantom Ganon are the only two checks here that I haven't done. I know I did do Hellmark King, because he was in different entrance. Well, I can try going to Tower of the Gods again. Starting on Paw Print. Be nice if the thing to Ganon's was right here. Yeah, I gotta save and quit outside. Not too bad that none of the checks were good that we could get. But in the non-spoiler log, the settings, it didn't say anything about no swift sail. Why is that man there? I was relying on the hacker a bit before I got my sword. Now that we have that, I'll stop. Even though it means I have to sail. Cyclone should be around this island, so we should be careful. Or it is isles, okay. Gotta be careful not to hit it. Once the draw distance shows it to us, we'll know. Did we do the platform, Mother and Child? It says so on the tracker. I feel like we're gonna run into it. Where is it? Oh, there it is. We may or may not want to go get the Tingle statue from the auction as well. Well, the good news is that first try Forsaken Fortress swim, because that was one of the hardest tricks in the run. We can go in there if we get the Ballad of Gales. And whatever he gives us, if we have a bow, we can get. No. I tapped east, not southeast. And is there anything on Windfall that I want to do? I don't have the blue chew jelly. Okay, I did peek, and I would have gotten Maggie Oliver's first gift. I got Lenzo's balcony. Got Ivan. don't think there's anything on Windfall I can do right now besides the auction, which is through a different random entrance. That does start on Windfall, actually, but I'm good right now. The heart container is more tempting than the heart piece. Curious if we could jump that. Come on, grappling hook, my beloved, where are you? Then I'll want the Deku Leaf after that the most. So I'm wanting the progress items in order at this point. As notice, the tracker has the boomerang before the Deku Leaf, you get it after. It should be after Deku Leaf and Magic. Well, Sword is also after that, so maybe they're just categorizing them. I gotta go to the map that we got from there and open it. We got a map to the Square Islands, which I think is Angular Isles. From Forsaken Fortress early, and that was it. We can always find the loading zone that leads to outside the door for door clip and then not have to do the clip. Just making sure that this was the right way to go. I messed it up. So then I must have had to go to Dodongo's Cavern. Well, it says Orcas goes to Windfall, so you could try it again. From a closer island. We'd need the command melody to get to another room. Paw print. Do I have that listed on Dragon Roost? No. Only DRC in leads. Well, it's probably under Dragon Roost Cavern. It says it exits to Windfall. It doesn't say where the entrance goes. Yeah, it seems like the crawling speed is sped up for this as well. Yeah, this is what goes to Lenzo's. So I'm going to take note that this is island right of Forest Haven Cavern. Because if we have fire arrows or bombs, we can get back in there that way. Can't open that. I already got that. I don't know if I already used a key over here. They give them back to you. And the skull hammer didn't work on that wall. I need the command melody and the Deku Leaf. So that's all that's here. I don't know why that door needed a key specifically. We don't need to do that anymore. I think we've been in here, but we don't have the bow. But is there still stuff we can do? That's a normal chest. And that might be all that we could get without the bow. Which actually seems like there's nothing we could. Yeah, rip. Well, I guess, yeah, the hammer doesn't work on rocks, so it just doesn't work on anything that bombs do. Oh yeah, this one's active. How come it doesn't go to Forsaken Fortress? Will only 2 get connected? we did go in that door. I think it was still not letting you go past the waterfall here. This isn't the other key door? I was wondering if it told us where if the map would say where the other key door is, because I thought it was this one. Go over there. This is implying there's a chest here. But that doesn't work. I need bombs for that chest. I've really done everything I can over there. I don't think there's any other cave here. Yeah, it's just this one. We were doing this path for something else yesterday. DRC boss is this way. Which, I'll see if the boomerang works. Isn't it? We don't have anything new for here. Although, I might have died at this. We have this sword now, which will make the Dark Nuts a lot easier. Oh, did he also drop a pearl? Yes. When you first see these guys, you're supposed to have the Master Sword, I believe. And Skullhammer is better for them, really. Should be more careful. It's a helpful combo. So Skullhammer was better for everything but the Dark Nuts in terms of survivability. Oh, maybe this is another sword. So for that, it also kills the birds. I remember them taking this long before to all go on the ground. There he is. See the last of them. Did you get down here already? It didn't take forever the last time we were here. Down here already. It's the same spot as before. Again, it's the same spot. There you go. Get pancaked. Well, it's not the last of them. Get him and the pearl. Alright, when I finally get the spoils back, I should have all these things that I can't access yet. I think there's one more door before the Dark Nuts. No, never mind. Or there was one where I died and then I came back, I think, and beat it. But I don't think that was this one. Oh, this is so much better. There's a lot of that happens, but they're still hurting each other. Oh, wow. Man, doing this with the Skullhammer was pretty tough. thinking use the grappling hook to get some Knight's Crest, but the grappling hook's what we've been after. I didn't get him with that. There's one of them. Oh, there you go, another one. They don't seem to even care. Okay, finally I throw one and it hits him. Hopefully this is something good. Yeah, I remember there was a thing like this, didn't remember the path to it. Sorry, normal chest or a seed chart. Alright, it's the chest we want. Okay, that's something. I know of a couple things you can do with that. Alright, yeah, there's a few islands that open up with that. Man, if we hadn't died that one time... Did you open the door? Under Link's house. Right, I'm not so mad about that because we actually got something good finally before that. Alright, so what was that path we were following? Exiting Tower of the Gods. Under Link's house. To Great Fairy. I mean, we have to have gotten all of them by now, if not close to all. Not counting, like, the Queen one. Damn. Rupees are full. Take it back for now. Alright, nice. We finally made it into a warp again. To... I guess Puzzle Cavern again. Alright. Oh yeah, there's one where it's the same room again. Oh, I don't even need any of this. These ones we get defeated in one hit with this sword. We need a few pairs from Beetle. Giant bug swatter. My sword should still be better than those. Okay. Just rupees again, always. I mean, it would be a nightmare if all the things here were random too. Huh. Well, I'm glad I didn't check the spoiler log. Oh, I was wanting to explore this before. What is this one called? Boat Race Island or something? Boating course. Because I wanted to get over to this cavern before, but couldn't without the leaf. Okay. That's to Forbidden Woods. Or not Forbidden Woods. Forest Haven. Outside Potion Shop. Thought that line directly in front of Link on the Deku Tree looked like butt cheeks, but unfortunately it's on his side. Alright, so Forest Haven, Potion Shop goes to Fire Arrow Torch Cave. And then I don't have marked down what it goes out to, which might mean because it's just like Windfall or something. That's the pig house area. Seems like a big old bloop. This is me thought I was going to the DRC boss to check if the boomerang was enough. It was getting myself back on track. Wait, where'd the checks again for that? One of them actually says Forest Haven. On Tree Branch. And then there's Needle Rock. And Bird's Peak Rock should be something too. That check was already showing. Now we want to go back. This isn't very close to any of the islands. Nor is this. Forest Haven would be nice, which, I know we can get to this way. We can buy the pears there and sail to one of the islands. Do you recall falling off there as a kid, jumping off from the sidle? Oh, that still takes me here. Oh, but going back, I see in my notes, it takes you to the exit of Makar's Hideaway, which would put you outside of Forest Haven. It would be nice if, once you go through an entrance, it tells you where it leads. Once you've figured it out already, so even if I have notes, I can know for sure. Be reminded. And dude's too fast for the loading zone. Alright, so now we actually are here. I only need regular bait for anything. Only 10? Wow. Oh yeah, I forgot he's called Terry. Might not sell me anymore, though. Oh, never mind, it's just however full your bait bag gets. Alright, Basta, you say? It says item on tree branch. On tree branch where? I forgot that can happen. Oh, up there you can go, right? Is the switch that opens the thing here that's already opened. I recall using a pair for. That's already just pressed. Looks like Link's doing the same animation he does for controlling mines. But yeah, he's only going so far. Talking about item on tree branch. Don't look that up, it's not very specific. Where's Haven, Seagull, item on tree branch? Oh. Item on tree branch should mean the Deku Leaf. Is, I'm realizing now, should seem obvious. An island up left is one we can do. It's a lot nicer to just clip with the grappling hook, but we don't have that. Hair from inside the boat, which is nice. I don't know why it has to look frightened and sweaty. Is it's afraid of getting eaten by the seagulls, as I guess it should be? I still default to this. Birds can mess up with the seagull. So we can try and get some of them with the boomerang. All the nests have a thing to hit. Why do I have to go after the seagull? What is he doing to them? Leave this poor guy, little guy alone. Oh, he's just trying to fly. I was actually going to say swim for a split second. I remember them getting the seagull at least a few times with me in the past. What? Seems like I got the two highest ones. Now 3. But for all I know, this check is a grappling hook, so not necessarily a good idea to wait for it. Alright, we only needed 1, and I bought extra because of this island. And just to have them. This is the actual boss fight. Let's mark down Bird's Peak then. Bird's Peak. Ave goes to Forbidden Woods mini boss. I see a normal chest over there. Nice. I didn't get smushed though, this has to be a spectacle. It's like the second time today I've called something in this a spectacle. And it was also involving the hammer. I didn't read what it was. Good thing we have the item for this. Oh, outside the boss door. Forbidden Woods outside boss door. Which I think, if I recall, there's nothing else we could do here. Can't let him be left out. Or him. Well, we never have to go back to Bird's Peak Rock. We can keep it in the notes in case we want a quick way to outside the boss door. And then the other areas... Oh yeah, right to the right of Outset, and one up and to the left of Outset. So Outset is an ideal place to go to. Auction house lower floor, is that the entrance? This was Pig House, right? Oh, this is Poprin. I still can't do anything else in without the grappling hook or bombs, or the power bracelets instead of bombs. He's not even in his room because it's set till later in the story. I remember getting to this cave. Oh, wait a minute. I guess maybe we have, because that's done. Well, this isn't as close as Outset, but we can manage. I thought it was a Cyclone I was super close to. Get thrown from the boat. I know the boomerang does defeat them. The boat doesn't much care for that either. This is the first island of the next two, where we can do a check with the pair. So we could have waited for the grappling hook for that check. We didn't know for sure. Far enough away from that to be fine. What does this call it here? Just top of the island. Yeah, I guess the cave there, we don't need to wait for anything to get. It was the chest that's blocked by the thing you have to hit. Probably be a lot closer to the island, though, to get the seagull there. This is probably good. What? Can't be bothered to fly too far for free food. Let's see how it is. That's the deco leaf. Gimme. Please. Oh, that's huge. Man, if I hadn't died that one time, we would have been going here getting stuff a lot quicker. Alright, well, it's already a check up left. Or I guess northwest, I mean. That figures. On a spot where we died before, we were so close to a big progress item. Well, I did want the grappling hook most of all, but this was second place. And the Horseshoe Island just playing golf on it. I saw the 10 rupees and thought, no, that's always there, right? Because I think it's normally a heart piece. Should also unlock some platforms too. There's still that Wizrobe one that we need arrows for. Let's go together now. Possible direction. Ships in here before I take out cannons. No? The bomb coming to me at first. Oh, I was trying to take the sail. Put the sail out. Oh, that one didn't get destroyed. I thought it seemed like bombs were still coming out of it. That is something that I don't need. Bother getting it? Well, I think heart pieces are sometimes in there. They just put them in that normal colored chest. Before we'd have the Wind Waker, but we had the Swift Sail, we'd have to do like an in-between. That's also something on Dragon Roost we can do now. Alright, it was just that. And, there's Needle Rock. We can do Horseshoe first. Probably magic in those. And we're back in business. Did I spend money on that? Now I'm under 1,000? Oh yeah, the pears. Where do you know where the cave and horseshoe aisle goes? I don't have it memorized, but we know we've been in there. Even though we were late today, I still don't want to end too late because it's Sunday, but we could go for maybe another hour or so. Getting it so I can play this in Italian I don't think should be hard. It's just since this isn't a PAL Wii U, I'd have to get something set up with that. If there had just been a treasure chart or something for all of the seagull checks. This one I think you can just throw. If I recall, and I did recall correctly. We only did this like a month ago anyway on GameCube. There we are. And then that one, you gotta do it right away. Well, at least if it falls off, it comes back quickly. Hey, don't come up here. I think they did that last time. As normal, we went and bothered making it available. I'm glad we've been in there so we don't have to get off course from other checks. Yeah, looks they see more that way, right? Yeah. Magic in either of those? Oh, an actual heart container. Yeah, see, sometimes they do have that type of stuff in a piece or a container. And again, not start with Swift Sail. I'll be back in a moment. Alright, we're back. So now we're going over here to the other pair needing place, which is 2 islands up, actually. Alright, so we got play golf. Take that off. I guess I could have gone here as well, which maybe also leads to a progress item. Sea charts, treasure charts, and still no grappling hook. A whole month gone and still no word. 30 is enough days for a whole month and still no word of grappling hook. That looks very needle-like. Or at least it's tall and thin. Well, perfectly northwest. I learned doing the archipelago for when I was doing Wind Waker that if you have fire arrows, you can shoot a bird up there with it, and it can hit the switch. I don't think every single island has a mailbox, so it seems like a lot of them do. Maybe maybe it is all of them, even though you wouldn't really think that would be the case. Down to get some out of the way. Get away from me. There we go. Oh, it's a key. So it's not useless. Oh, that was close. Earth Temple. Oh, but wait, yeah, we can't do that. Well, it does, say it in yellow. Alright, Southern Ferry. Platforms. If I get a bow, I ought to go. Gotta remember to go back to the Savage Labyrinth. Or if I get the Mirror Shield, I mean, then I'll go back to the Savage Labyrinth to get a bow. Of it. Once we get power bracelets, we can lift that. Giant head rock. Changing the wind direction. Oh, nice, a Ghastly. I would not mind getting Swift Sail here either, but I think I need to prioritize Grappling Hook over it. So I mean, 30 plus checks from that. Platforms on this island. destroy both cannon sets. Because now I can leaf. Well, both kind of implies... It implies 2, doesn't it? There's 3. I guess, yeah, that one's a lot closer to us. Huh. There's one, which is normal. Or it's a key. Wasn't quite sure. Let's think something up there. That sounds like someone like knocked on their desk or something to make that sound. Let's get it. Yep. That one is a key or a regular? Regular. Prioritize the key one. But we know there's a door that is locked that we can get to in the Earth Temple. But I guess that's why it gives you the keys back, so if you use one in a later area because of the whole decoupled entrances. Oh, wait a minute, that one has a ladder too. So really it could have had these checks separate. Oh, never mind, it's always this island. Me talking like I understand what I'm talking about. Hey. You know what you get for that? Not being able to live anymore. I won't recall which one it was, so I'm going to punish the entire class. Probably that one. But if they're in the same friend group, I associate them together. He was trying to fight me too. Dragon Root. Okay, Dragon Roost Cavern, then we can actually do some more stuff there. Just doing this to see if what changes on the map. Well, we can go to DRC. Um... Auction house, lower floor. What's the best way to get there? I don't know, it's maybe make our way to Windfall then. Let's go to Great Fish. Or do we want to go to Great Fish first? Well, I think the Forest Haven one is that we have to go through entrances. Sorry, I keep toggling it. I'm just making sure which ones change. Maybe I'll just pin all the ones that change. Great Fish at the top. I think I've listed them all on my map. Nowhere's gonna lead to Great Fish through an entrance or an exit. Rip having time to have them put a temple there. Talking Breath of the Wild was allowed to be delayed to finalize everything, but like no other Zelda I can think of was. Like this, they took off like 2 dungeons and added the Triforce quest padding. Twilight Princess, there wasn't really time to develop Zelda's character as much. Which Midna's great, though, but still, when a game does have Zelda in it, I like having more Zelda scenes. Oh well. Just incredible that these games can be so amazing with stuff being cut from them that you wish the stuff was still there to make it just even more amazing. Over there. I guess I'd rather have power bracelets than bombs, because I think anything bombs can do, power bracelets can do. Well, I guess maybe not the rock spire ones, because you have to throw a bomb for that. You can't just pick it up. But we already have gotten to that before, where that cave leads. I'm guessing the reefs that don't show anything I can do means I need bombs. But I'd be able to do the Phantom Ganon skip if I was able to item slide with a grappling hook instead of the boomerang. So if we get the grappling hook before we get a Master Sword or a bottle, we can do that. Although the Skullhammer, I don't know if it would damage him if I use a bottle on him. One of the clocks is there. Can't help him right now. There we go. I didn't check my magic. Just enough. Plus some change. An orange rupee, which we can't carry a lot of. Plug in the controller. Alright, so that was great fish. Oh, flight control sub was a check that we couldn't do yet. And then Thorn Fairy was... I guess I'm still doing this even though the stuff's pinned. Alright, there's one above us. Rock Spire. I would like magic though. Alright, that does work. I don't have enough leaf to go back over there. I need to get a pretty slow super swim. So, oh, cool. Not to shoot way past my boat. The island might not be perfectly north. Islas Pays Volador. Does that mean like valiant fish? Well, I may as well buy the heart piece there then. Oh yeah, it always puts you at north by default. So I need magic at the platforms. Cheese was a yesterday only thing. Well, why don't we buy the stuff first, because we could be getting rupees there. We're not going to buy the orange rupee. That thing is just a joke to sell for that price. I mean, you can choose to exclude certain checks. Maybe some people do that one. But it's 3 potential items, even if they are expensive. Still wonder why this is the island with the special ship. Nothing going on here.
Thank you. Bye.
Alright, nothing else there to do. So let's see, Rock Spire. We can just mark off all the beetle items then, because we're not coming back. Oh, it's nice when the most expensive one is the useless one. I wonder if Link felt a little gypped on the title Hero of Winds, because the Hero of Time sounds a lot cooler. I mean, winds could sound like mysterious and all that. So yeah, I gotta defeat the cannons. one is key or normal? Normal. Hey, that's not nice. Wind. Gust. Went through the bomb too, very nice. What did we just say? Alright, they're both nothing special. But I put in the work for them. Capsakid. Oh, what is that Pokemon? Well, I am facing north right now, aren't I? Well, that's the direction we want to go. I gotta find magic up here. And do I love this quality of life improvement? Yeah, that was the one we were able to do, and it's like always a treasure chart. That one should have magic too. I mean, he's facing kind of southeast, but I want to say more east. I think there's one of them where you can't get away with that. I could have saved that other magic. Take care if you swim through them. I put in the work. Want to go get them. Could be another piece of heart or a heart container, which I'm not going to say no to. So yeah, you need the one here. Okay, I should have done north. No, I should not have. West. I mean, sometimes it's kind of hard to tell because Link's facing kind of not directly north or west at the moment. Alright, this puts him more west.
Yep.
Alright, what's this? Bait? You get that as an item? Alright, well that was Rock Spire. Actually, I could use money now. Try to do a spin. We're closer to Dragon Roost than anything, which is why the flight control platform. Remember this experience next time I decide I want to find the Swift Sail in the randomizer. It's Speedy Spin all over again, isn't it? Both have the shared purpose of going faster. You can always go faster if the wind's pointing the right way in this, but you get to skip that. It's a faster way to go the same amount of faster. We can hit Dragon Roost on the way to the flight control platform. And then we can go to the Thorn Fairy Islands. There is a thing up there, but it's not listed in the tracker. I think it's just rupees. I'm surprised Tingle hasn't made the people he's forcing to work free labor go up and get it. Then maybe we'll explore Dragon Roost Cavern and then call it after we get these two other Deku Leaf checks. We need double magic to do the flight control platform itself, but we can do the sub now. There's Dragon Roost right there. It'd be funny if he actually gave you the Ballad of Gales. Did that not hurt us? No, it did. I can see on Twitch that I had a full heart there still. I guess you could maybe get that treasure without activating the Cyclone. But it's too close for my comfort, even if I did have the grappling hook. Well, that time he made a noise. I guess that's like the one use of a jump I can think of for this game, is to jump over that. Although it doesn't look like he goes high enough. I feel like decoupled engines on Twilight Princess, I wonder if that would like count going to the different regions on the map. Or if it would only be buildings and caverns. I do want to do the combo randomizer of that in Wind Waker. Because I was wanting that to exist, now it does. I'll probably regularly do seeds of this, because then I can practice my run strats. Would have been best if I first tried the Forsaken Fortress swim with the grappling hook, since that's what you have in the run, but I mean, it's the same basic thing. Might have to watch that back and see how many bobs I did. Man, of course it happens when I don't have my inputs on the screen, it figures. But that I can see the number of bobs at least into the wall. And maybe I should have hooked up the hacker just for that, because I don't have, I haven't set it up where it's just a tool to show inputs that you can use during a speedrun. I just have the aroma hacker that shows you inputs. Oh, but to go into the... we would need to go up to do the cave thing. So we're gonna only be able to do the flight control platform. We know we have gone up there before, I just don't remember how. We did it today. Sub over here. I guess needs the Deku Leaf, I didn't remember that. I mean, if I go long enough without finding something like that again that I've been to, I could just turn on the hacker and levitate, since I know I've already found it before, I just couldn't find it again. Not as defeating the defeating the spirit of things, but I mean, I know it kind of is. But that ship has sailed just like our boat is sailing right now. Anyway, to show the sub around here, and there it is. Well, I'm gonna want to make the wind go south anyway for Thorn Fairy Island. I was thinking for a while, like, isn't there another item that I said, okay, I'm never going to start without this again? And it's like, yeah, it was Speedy Spin. So from now on, whenever it's an item that makes you go faster, and that, especially one that is triggered as get it right away by default, do not take that off. Later. I'm gonna get both. Spawn enemies. Nice. I forgot they take 2 hits with this. Yeah, still would like the bow. At least they're not making enemies spawn. I think if they did, they would have done it by now. Well, the one escaped. I assume it was like an illusionist Pokemon. Oh, that does work though, from even that high up. Around that, like each time you hit, it makes a musical sound. Oh, nice. Okay, I thought that would, like, make contact with him. Why did it say I need the Deku Leaf for this? I most certainly did not need it, and yet it wasn't shown on the tracker until I selected Deku Leaf. Yeah. Weird. Alright, we lost 6-7, but we have one more rupee. No, I was going this way, but okay. He just likes bonking his head. I think one fairy's only 2 down. Yeah. I don't know why they call it Custodiata. That means thorned? I feel like it means custodian. I'm not a native speaker. Who am I to say? I know translation isn't always one-for-one also. I see it down there. It would be great if you could super swim from any island. Except for like ones like that where you can't get out on them. So like any island where you can stand on it. That would be cool. But the wiki has so much stuff now. Like it was like stuff was moving over from ZSR to like the specific wiki for Wind Waker HD. And that would list the map of islands that you can super swim from and which ones are more difficult and which ones are more easy. Like in a different like order of green through red. And not surprisingly, the Beetle one, Forest Haven, is one of the harder ones. And it said the platforms destroy cannons on the north and south ones. Italian's a language I wouldn't mind learning, so if I did start playing in Italian because it's the fastest, then maybe that would help me learn a little bit. Because it's a little bit similar to Spanish, which I studied. And also I played this game enough that I can use context clues. I mean, not so much during a speed run, because you need to go fast. Obviously, that's why it's called a speed run. Yeah, these are defeated. Oh, cannons and enemies. So I probably already destroyed those cannons then. Well, now I'm not. That message does not make me a dirty liar anymore if I'm behind on uploading, because I also stream to YouTube, which saves VODs. Alright, so yeah, we got that. But I still upload to YouTube anyway, because I can have the recordings that get rid of any BRBs or anything like that. Anytime that something pauses, or that the recording pauses. I know what I mean. I guess southwest is better. I probably could have been fine with the wind as it was. Forgetting for a second that I actually do have to do this. Yeah, a lot of time I try to do a spin attack and it just doesn't take, which I don't think is just me. Alright, so I just never marked one of the chests on the tracker. Oh, the Tingle map. Alright, well I don't really need that. But it was a different kind of map at least. Yeah, all that changes now is Horseshoe Island, which we've been to. And Forest Haven, which I know the chest they're talking about, and it was a normal one, I believe. Alright, so how do I get to DRC? Yeah, I gotta get to the auction house, which can go from Lenzo's. But was it this island? This Thorn Fairy Island? I think this was one of them. And if it was, we can just skip going to Lenzo's. I guess it's kind of unfortunate we never had to clip in here, because we always had the Skullhammer for it. Because it would be practice again. I mean, I was already basically here anyway. Didn't need to really do the item slide still. Oh yeah, that was here. Alright, so if we want to get to Tower of the Gods quickly, we can go through Thorn Fairy Island if we're close to it. Yeah, I just want to do what we can see in DRC before we get to another locked door. This is the right island. But I believe if I save and quit, it's not going to work. I saved anyway, though. Is this the boss? No, this was here. But I can actually do some more stuff in here. I can't control Makar, though. Kid's out of control. Yeah, that thing's gonna be in the way. He has to stop that. By, I think, he has to plant a tree, which he can't do at all. I was thinking, like, well, maybe he can plant the one down there, but no, I can't plant any if I can't control him. So we're on Windfall from that. I would say the kids would laugh at my number of rupees, but they're too little to understand. They'd laugh if it was 6, 7. Actually, they wouldn't, because this game is from before that. I don't want to keep doing decoupled after this one. Unless I rage quit it. And then lower is outside boss. Well, I think we have the letter for her anyway. Just, yeah, we did talk to her already, I figured. I thought so. use my sword in here. I know you can break the pots in here. I don't remember you can use your sword. Well, actually, we can do this too. The perks of having a dungeon that's designed before you have bombs. Nice. So we can save Medley. Watching a stream where she called her Vegetable Medley, and that's all I think of with her now. Well, I guess sometimes I forget, but I think of it with her, usually. Oh, she's not even there. I forgot it does stuff like that with it. They just grab each other's weapon. Would have been faster to just grab theirs. I thought I defeated that one. His life was worth $1. His might have been worth a joy pendant. No, it was worth health for me. It was worth my life. He kept his spear, huh? His arm clipped through the ground, too. Yeah, I never break these with throwing in a weapon. Gulpin, that's a fish, I want to say. Alright, I mean, I welcome those now. One direction matters here. Billy, would you calm yourself? Oops. Oh, that was close. Oh, there you go. This might be where Tingle Chest is. Oh, I've let go of it for me. Almost feels like that's what was always there. I don't have the compass for here. Wasn't I struggling with this before, or trying to do a spin in place? Because doing that felt like it was just always breaking it. What Was there also anything up there? No. I could have jumped over to there. I need the grappling hook for this, so I can't just leaf it. Oh yeah, you need it there. Even with magic, the leaf would be no help. Oh, maybe it's just the HD version. Alright, I was gonna say where the leaf stays. But no, that was the randomizer things. The GameCube one did it too. It's not just like a skeleton leaf. Maybe I can get around using that first key. The key on that first door. Too far forward. I guess even when it seemed like I should be able to jump, you're still getting stuck on there. Okay, let's see. Maybe I just can't jump to that one, and I'll have to go back to trying to get to the lower one. It's not what I wanted, but maybe it would work this way too. Actually, yeah, this is way better. Still? Oh, never mind. I had to wait for 1 millisecond. I think that shows us that these bosses are connected. I think that's where you would go to get the key to that door. Oh, that skipped the scene of that. I don't even need that. I might need the red jelly. Still, I don't know how many I have because I have no spoils bag. Like, we would not do that in a run. But it was good practice for the strategy of not dropping that thing and actually throwing it and breaking this wood. Alright. The Forbidden Woods boss key. So there was a key in there, like there normally is, but it was a better key. Well, for this dungeon, not a better key, but a better type of key, better quality key. can still see what was here. Actually, this is the key that needed a small key, or the door that needed a small key. So let's just use it on this. We can get magic, then we can go there. But what kind of chest is that? Looks like a normal chest. It is, so yeah, we won't use the leaf. Even if we get magic. Which, if it's possible to program which specific ones get it, then none of them here are gonna have it. Although Randomizer could still get around that if it was a thing. They do a side jump onto this and run, so I was trying to do that. Make him fall off. That would not have been possible without the faster climb. Oh, I pressed A. I didn't mean to press it again. I did already do that. Nice. I was curious if it was going to drop a feather, even though that does nothing for me. Bam. Well, that bird came back, but the moblin didn't. The coblin, I mean. There we go. Take that, as I say, when that happens. Except I don't want to shimmy forever. Oh, hey, thanks for the follow. All our follows are anonymous, in case people want to lurk, but you're always welcome to introduce yourself if you want. I made it look like an accidental ground pound in Mario 64. Alright, this is where you would need another key. Hey, it's my money. Well, that is an important chest. Oh, nice. Okay, it's Tingle statue, which might be important. We don't know yet. I said I was going to stop here, but I can get to the Tower of the Gods through there. was a check. Oh, but it saved me using the key. I guess because this one I can just get around now. But this is a way around that. Oh yeah, I didn't go through this way. Silly like that, don't they? I need this anyway. My sword is better. I was gonna need this anyway. Wasn't sure if that was one that I collected that was like in the middle of its animation or if it was falling. There. Oh, Petriso, I know that one. Oh nice, I almost missed this for Tower of the Gods. Eh. Alright, we just came from there, so we'll go this way. Of course. Now all these will be unlocked. Oh, okay, yeah, we enter here from the other way. We can see that there's a chest in there that's normal. Nope. God damn it. And like the combinations except for the one I need. To not save and quit, or to save and quit. I'll make a note for next time, so we don't want to keep going all night on a Sunday. Okay, I'll make a note at the top of this. Go to Pauperant and follow path to Tower of the Gods. Outside boss door. And use Deku Leaf to get across gap to room that has bow in vanilla. Even if we come back to this Thursday, I could still forget. It's like 4 days from now. Alright, so if you're watching the VOD on YouTube, catch you guys later.